Hey everyone, this is Jack back at Freedom Homestead, and on this video, just a cool little gadget that I have picked up. Let me tell you about it. So this is a little 6-inch chainsaw, and it's battery powered. It comes with a 21 volt battery. I have learned that this is a handy tool to throw in the back of my vehicle when I'm going camping or off-roading. I have a Jeep. I like to go off-road and go camping. And by having something small like this that I can just throw in a tote or in a bag and throw it in the back of my vehicle and cut up firewood. If I come across a downed tree, this is enough to chop up most of it. It's a 6-inch chain. Not supposed to cut large trees. I have seen people cut a large tree with this. I wouldn't recommend it. It does come with a blade guard, and I have learned that if I take that off, it's a lot easier to handle and the blade guard doesn't fall down and hit the chain. Let me show you what else it comes with. It comes with a telescoping pole, and this has come in super handy. So you just detach the battery from the little mini chainsaw, and you put the battery on one end of the pole saw attachment, and then you just attach the little mini chainsaw to the other end of the pole saw attachment. And it does have a swivel head where you can adjust the angle of the chainsaw, and it also has 2 telescoping poles, and you can reach, I think it's 16 feet that it extends out to. And so this helped us out quite a bit. My father needed some trees trimmed over at his house, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to try to test this out, and it did very well. So I'll let you see just a little bit of what we trimmed up here at his house today. Comes with a battery charger, and there is a button here, and it's red when it's charging, it's green when it's fully charged. It comes with an extra chain, a brush. This is a blade guard, and these are tools to work on the cover and to adjust the tightness of the blade. It comes with safety glasses, and it comes with a strap. So if you wanted one of these setups but didn't want to spend a lot of money, this is one you can find on Amazon. That's a lot less expensive than DeWalt and Wisconsin and Makita, and even the ones at Harbor Freight. This one's a lot less expensive. And it even has a battery indicator on the power levels, and it stayed charged pretty much all day long. It has an oil reserve. You fill that full of chain oil and pump it up, and it does lubricate the chain as you're operating the chainsaw. Okay guys, so I have used this and this pretty much most of the afternoon. I have really given it a workout. I've used it for several hours. I went out to my dad's house. He had a huge pecan tree, limbs that were coming down and touching the roof of his house. He wanted all that trimmed back. So I tried out the pole saw. It worked great. It actually worked better than anticipated for this price point, for just a cheap little, gadget that you can get on Amazon. It definitely did the job, and I was very pleased. This is definitely not something that's made for big workloads. This is designed and only meant for like trimming small branches out of the trees, for cutting up small pieces of wood, for firewood or campfire or anything like that. So it's not made for major jobs. It's made to be a handy tool to just do light work. But it did everything that I expected it to do, plus some, and it did it very well. And I think the one thing that impressed me, I was hoping that it came with 2 batteries, because I really don't like just depending on one battery. How quickly is it going to go dead, and stuff like that. But I've been using it all afternoon, and look at there, still got a full charge. So I was really impressed with that. Now here's a few things that I wasn't quite excited about. I did have to take the blade guard off that was right here. I know they designed it with safety, and that's great, but I took the blade guard off just so I could cut through it better, and then if I had to cut up the other way, I was able to do that as well. I like the fact that that once I took the blade guard off, it did everything that I wanted it to do. Another thing that I wasn't crazy about is I did have to stop several times this afternoon and tighten the blade back up. You probably saw in one of the videos where I was just cutting up little pieces of wood, the blade was a little loose. And so you just untighten the bolt, get it tight, tighten it back. It's also got adjustment right here, a screw that you can adjust, tension and so forth. So, that's not a deal breaker. I just had to make sure the blade was tightened up every so often. But those are things you have to always just keep in mind. But for a little cordless, battery-powered electric chainsaw that's a mini, that can just easily you can throw behind the seat in your pickup or put in the back of your vehicle, this did a great job. I will leave a link in the description in case anybody else is out there looking for just a handy tool, just to have if needed. It's not something that I'm going to use daily, but it's going to be something that, hey, whenever I want it, I can just grab it real quick and use it. Don't have to mix oil and gas, and so forth. So that's a big plus for me too. I can just slap the battery on, do a little project, put it back up, keep going. The pole saw here actually worked better than I thought it would. It is a little heavy, fully extended, but it does come with a shoulder strap to help you stabilize that. So guys, this is just a little handy tool that we have picked up that has helped us out with minor projects around the homestead, and just wanted to kind of let everybody know that if you're looking for something like this, it's not that majorly expensive. It's just a handy little tool that you can have. I just wanted to let you guys know. Always trying to try out new products and new tools, and just let you guys know, here's what we got and here's what it does. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys.